Hi, welcome to Nary's Laces. Another project share using this, more of the images from Purple Arts 33. Okay, the first one I made last, but I'm showing it first because it's the one that's the simplest. Okay, and I wanted to show, okay, this one here, I wanted to show, look how pretty that one is. Oh my god, I love the colors on this one, but I wanted to make it really simple because I wanted to use just the signature laces and some of the laces that I have here, which are the plain, not the plain, but the more simple laces compared to the other two that I used, the appliques and the fringes and all that stuff. So let me show you what I did first. Okay, first I just took a regular piece, a regular piece of felt, okay, and that's how I started because I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I don't know if I want to put it in a folio with all the others and just build a book on all the images, or I'm just going to sell them piece by piece. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. So I started off with the felt, okay, and the reason why I can't show, because I know some of you ladies asked me to do a to show how I put it together. It's hard for me, and I'll tell you why. First of all, I am here by myself, okay, with Frankie, okay, so I can't sit down and just craft. I start something and I have to walk away because, you know, I have to feed her breakfast, or I have to do therapy, or the phone's ringing, or I got to clean the house, and I got to feed the cat, and, you know, something's always happening. I got to, you know, do the merchandise and stuff like that, so I can't really do a process video. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to, but as of right now I cannot, okay, but I could tell you what I did, okay. So the first thing I did was I did the felt, okay, took the felt and I put the image on top, which is I showed you with the ironing, the iron paper, I don't know what you call it, the transfer paper, that's it, transfer paper, and I put the image on top, okay. It's on a piece of, and I love this, it's like a cotton linen type, like a very, for me I think it's cotton, a very fine cotton, but it could also pass as a very fine linen. So I don't know which one. I'm going to take it to Joann's to find out if I could find more of this fabric, because I did plain cotton on the other one and the image did not come out as clear. So I have to find out what type of fabric, if it's the fine cotton or the fine linen. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so I put the image on top. Then let me show you some of the laces that I use. Like behind here, the first, there's quite a few, okay, so let me show you just close up, okay. So there's like, on the bottom, okay, on the bottom is this one here, which is a ribbon, okay, this one here, okay, that's what I put behind, okay. Then on top of that, I put this one here, okay, this one I no longer have, I think, I might have maybe a yard or two, and this one is Chona, because I named all my laces. These are all the signature laces, okay. So I put this one on top and you really can't see it, but I also use this, oops, I also use this to make the flowers here, okay. So I just cut, you know, the flower out and I put it here, okay. Let me see what else. Then I have this lace here, okay, so I have this one first, then this one on top, okay, then this one here. Okay, I also have this one. Okay, this one here is that beaded trim. I don't have, hold on a second. Let me just get it. Hold on. Let's see. Where is it? It's so funny when you want something, you can't find it right away. Okay, it's this one here. Okay, it's this one here. So I have plenty of this. That's this one right here. I put the whole thing just right on top. So it's like this. This one, I put this one here. And I put this one here. Okay, so you see? And then this pink and white, I no longer have this. This is the piece here. I no longer have this one. This one I put here. Underneath here, underneath this pink one, I put, and I bet you I don't have it, and I don't have it. Oh, I do. Here we go. Is this one here, which is the pink. Okay, which is right underneath. I just wanted it to peek. Underneath that one, I put this coral one. Okay, these are all part of my well, this is part of my signature lace. Okay, so it looks something like this right on top. There we go. I hope you could see that. All right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 pieces of laces right in here. And then this here is the rhinestone. This here, which I put throughout the whole piece. Okay. The flower here again is this one here. This piece here, and on top of here, let me take this out of the way. On top of here is, oh my goodness, where is it? Figures I don't have it. Okay, but I have it in pink, and I have in pink. I have it in that peach color, and I have it in the blue. And let me take it out because it's a trim. It's not a flower. Okay, and it's these. It's this one here. This one here. Okay, and I just cut out the flower and the leaf part, and I put on here. So I did the blue here and the peach on the other side. Okay, and here's the blue. Here's the blue. So I just cut that out and I put it on top of here, and a piece of the orange leaf. Okay, and let me see, and then okay, I had these, I don't know if you could see them. This piece right here and this piece right here is a trim that I sold way back, and they were called the metallics. So this is, oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. So I just tucked this one underneath there, underneath here. So I'm using bits and pieces, anything that I have left over, anything that I have in my bin. I have a little bag full of leftovers. Okay, I use it. Okay, so I figured I put it there too because I wanted also to bring some colors from her dress. You know, then, okay, this flower here is from Flair by Me way back when, and I'm going to show you the little bag. I'm going to walk away. Walk it away. She made me flowers. You know, I do make flowers. It's just I become lazy, and then what I do is I try to help other people, other small businesses. So I asked Flair by Me to make me some flowers, and this is the package she made me of blue because blue, 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 I love you. Okay. She also made me other colors. I got the pink, I got the mint green, I got the browns, the taupes. I have all that she made me. But this, we're going way back. Okay, so that's one of her flowers because I wanted to mimic her sleeve. So I didn't have anything else, but when I saw this flower, I was like, okay, it's perfect. Okay, and then on the bottom, I added some beaded trim from my stash. I sold these way back, and that's this one here. I think I have a few yards left of this one. I'm not really sure how much, but it's not much. But look how pretty. Put them here. And then the side here, these are the velvet trims. That's these two here. I just put them on opposite sides. Okay. The blue there and the pink and the maroon there. And then next to it, I put the blue. Let me take this out. The maroon has, no, yeah, the maroon has the blue next to it. Okay. And the blue has the pink next to it. So it's like this. So I try to keep them as simple as possible. I also use buttons that Maria gave me as gifts. She's a button collector, so she gave me these beautiful, beautiful buttons. And I thought they were so pretty, so I had to add them on there so you could see. So pretty. Pretty, pretty. Okay. And then as for the chain, it's just a piece of chain that I had. I figured I added onto here because I wanted to mimic her necklace. Okay, so I had to put a chain in there somewhere. Okay, and that's how we did it. And that's as simple as it can be. I thought it came out pretty, pretty. Oh, and this one here, this blue one here, is this one here. This vintage blue, which I don't think I have much of it left. That's the one all the way in the bottom. the one bottom, and then on top of that one is this one here. So these are the sides. That's what the sides look like. Okay, so you got this one and this one. Okay, and that's all the laces that I used on here. I thought it was pretty good. It came out pretty. I think it came out cute. Okay, now let me go on to the next one. Okay, let me put that aside. Let me put all of this aside. And if you guys have any questions, or if you're interested in any of the laces, just let me know. Email me at rooster2091@gmail.com. Okay, the next one. Okay, I wanted to finish doing the black. Okay, let me get this out of the way because this is in my way. Okay, so this is the black one. Okay, and I think this one came out just as nice. Okay, now this one here, again, the felt and the image on that linen or cotton fabric. Okay, now what inspired me here, believe it or not, were her hair. Her hair and this piece of necklace. I mean, a piece of a jewelry piece. Okay, which you'll see this at the very end here. Okay, but her hair, and I figured these that have my staff match perfect. Okay, now let me show you the underneath part. Okay, on this side, and I every time I do something, I try not to duplicate the sides except for the last one that I just did, because I wanted to keep that one simple. Okay, which is the first one I just showed. Okay, which is really the last one I did. Okay, so I try not to duplicate what's on this side. I don't want to duplicate what's on this side. What's on the top, I don't want to duplicate what's on the bottom. Okay, it's just because I want to use as much as I can. So what I did first, I added this here. Okay, this trim, which I don't have. I just had a couple of pieces. And do I have a little piece here left? I don't even have a piece here left, so I can't even show you. I thought I did. No, I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Here it is. Okay, this is the piece. So I just put it right across. But underneath that, well, let me do it first. This is the piece first. This is a piece of the eyelet trim. Okay, this is the eyelet trim. Okay, I added that first because I wanted some cream in there. Okay, after that I put this lace here. Let me take this out. Okay, this is Simone. Okay, if anybody's interested. I have this one too. But this is Simone. That's underneath here. And then I put that black trim. Okay, then I put this trim. Okay, then I start on the side. On this side, I added this black lace. This black lace is this one here. This one's Prudence. Okay, that one's Prudence. On top of this one, I have an applique here, and I believe it's this one. Yes, it's this one. Okay, and I have only a few pieces of this one, so I just added it right on top of here, as you can see. Okay, on top of this white one, I added this one here. This is one of the ones I sold last week. Okay, see that one's here. Okay, then I added these butterflies, and this is a trim I sold way back. Okay, and it looks like this. Okay, which I cut it's a trim, but I cut out a butterfly, and then what I did was I cut these off, and I cut the middle part off and left the two little, for me they're antennas. Okay, and I just put it on here. Okay, and on top and here. Okay, but on this one I added one of those jewel butterflies that I sold way back. Added one there and one here. I only have a few pieces left. Okay, and these little dangles here are these little flowers, which I also sold way back. We're talking about way back. We're talking about maybe 3-4 years ago. Okay, just like little leftovers that I have. Okay, on top we seen this. Did I pull this one up? I didn't pull this one out, but we seen this one before because I just sold this last week. Okay, let me see what else. I also have, let me see. Oh, on in between the butterfly, there were these little pieces here, and I stuck them in each corner. Well, not each corner, but I put 2 here and 2 up here. Okay, I don't know if you could see. Okay, here and here. And then I think this one little piece here is that little piece at the end right there. Okay, I'm jumping, right? I'm jumping. Okay, but that's that little piece here. Oh, I noticed I also have underneath this one is this one here, which I cut. This one here. Okay, also I have this one in the store also, if anyone's interested. Okay, and let me see, on this one here is another piece of applique which I didn't take out. This one here, I didn't take out this one. And then the one behind it, I no longer have this one. This is just bits and pieces. This was a collar. And then this bottom piece here is this here, which was sold last week. Okay, and this piece here, see, it's that piece right there. Okay, I just cut this off and left this part. Actually, it goes like this. So I cut this off. So I was left with this piece here. Okay, and let me see. And then this piece I had from many years ago when I was into putting stuff behind these metal plates. I did that for a while, and I did jewelry. Okay, and I connected this little, hold on, let me show you. Let's see. This is from my stash. Okay, this is the piece here. Okay, I took two little pieces there, and I put 3 underneath this flower here, which is also an applique, and that's this one here. Okay, and all I did was cut this out. Actually, I was just going to use this one here, so I just cut this out, and then I wanted cutting the bottom piece out, and then I also wanted the leaves also, which is these two here, these two, and I added them on here. Okay, so that's that piece, and then I cut another piece of the leaf and put it on this end. Okay, so just cutting bits and pieces and putting it together. I think it came out pretty cute. Okay, and then I added a little what do you call that? A little applique, the little tiny little appliques which I sold years ago, and all these little pieces here that you see here. Oh, this is nail art. Okay, and then I added some beads here. Okay, and then I don't know if you can tell, but in the center of these little flowers, and they're around also. Oh, and this is another piece of plastic trim that I had in my stash, but I no longer have. Just as little bits and pieces. But anyway, so the little tiny little, they're like little tiny little stars. They're not really stars. You can call them stars. Okay, this is also nail art, and I'm going to show you my next one, which I used a lot of nail art. Okay, oh, here they go. So I added some here, as you can see, some there, some up here, and they're really tiny, but you can see them in person. See? Okay, so anyway, so that's this one here, and I have to show you this way because if I turn around this way, I could see it better and explain a little better, but because I'm doing it that way, it's hard for me to, oh, and this little piece here, see, I'm jumping. This little piece here, I know I had some left over. They're from way back. I don't have it here. They're from way back. They're from way back, and I sold these in like little packages. I think they were like 10 in a package for $1. It was way back, way back. And this one here, you see, I jumped, is this trim here. Okay, right there. I think, here it goes. Here's another piece of that plastic. The bits and pieces that I find, in my drawers and stuff. So I'm using everything that I find, because I can't dig anything out of my closets because there's just no room. Let me see what else I wanted to show. Yeah, that's basic. Oh, this lace here. I knew I forgot one. This lace here, this one here. This is Wendelin. Okay, that's this one here. And what I did is I just cut straight down, okay, and just add it right there, so you could see. See, you could see that part. It's right down here. So I used the whole piece right there. Okay, and I think that's about it for this one here. I think I showed as much as I could on this one, or told you as much as I could on this one. Another pretty one, I think. Okay, now let me show you the last one. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Look, I even make a mess just to show you guys. Okay, I put it on red, so this, or maroon, so this way you could see the details a little bit better. Okay, this one here we go. This is a more of a white one, shabby chic one. Okay. Okay, can you see? Let's see. Okay, so this one here, okay, this one here, I used, this bottom part here is the same as the black one that I just showed. But, let me see if I can move all this out, because I just moved over to the side. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there's more on this one than I did in the others. Okay, let's see. Okay, ooh, itchy nose, itchy nose. Okay, so again, I always, for some reason, I start at the bottom. I always start at the bottom because I think the bottom is what's gonna help me create the top part or the sides. So I always start from the bottom, and I keep changing it until I'm satisfied. Now I wanted a little bit of all the colors that were here. Okay, but not too much, because I wanted to keep it more on the light side. Okay, so on the bottom part, this is an off-white, same thing as the black one. Okay, and that's this trim here. Again, I sold this one, I think it was last week. No, I think it was way back. I don't think it was last week. I just pulled it out because I wanted to use it. Okay, and this is all I have. I'm sorry. Okay, so I use this one here. Okay. On top of this one, I have this one here, which I no longer carry, and I used to sell this a long time ago too. It's this one here. This is all I have left. Okay, that's this one here. This piece right here, okay, which I probably don't have. No, I don't have. Because I don't have any more, and I think it was just one tiny piece left, and I thought I put it here to show, but I don't have it. Not here, not here. Okay, hold on. Well, maybe I do. No, I don't. I'm even looking in my little bag, but nope, not here. Okay, so this was a trim I sold way back, and it was part of the metallics. Okay, so I put that on top, but underneath that one is this blue. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Because I wanted some blue for the background, so I had to add this underneath. Okay, I no longer carry this. This is from my stash. Okay, that's underneath here, and then the gray on top. These little silver little things that you see on top, that's nail art. Okay, and that I'm going to show you if I could find it. I know here it is. Okay, that comes in here. Okay, and it's these little pieces here. Okay, just nail art. So I have it in a couple little places here and there. Okay, so then let me see what else. On here is this one here. Okay, I'm just showing you all the laces that I have that I've been using. It's this one here. Okay, that's down here. Okay, this is an applique. This is an applique which I no longer carry. Underneath this one here is this one here, which that's in the store. Okay, this gray piece here is this here. Okay, and that's all I have. Okay, so I'm using everything that I have in my stash. I'm using it. Okay, let me see what else. These little buttons, as you see, these are wedding buttons. Okay, and let me see, do I have any left? I think yes. This is what they look like. They're little knots. Okay, I use that. Okay, you see these little flowers and little dots here? This one here, this blue and this beige. Okay, the beige is this here. This little dot right here. Okay, the flower, okay, which you'll see, is this here, but I also use this one throughout throughout. Okay, and I no longer have this, no longer carry it. Okay, I also used the pink. Okay, these little flowers, which came, you're gonna laugh, okay, which came from this here. Okay, so all I did was cut the inside. Okay, those are these flowers here. Okay, and I used the blue, okay, the inside of the blue, like all around. Okay, and then let me see what else. These little butterflies, also nail art. This one they were gifted to me in a little pack. Do I have it here? Here it goes. Oh, it was from Charm Me, and these are the little butterflies. And what I did is I just cut off the little loop, the little loop-de-loop. Okay, so there's one here and there's one down there, and then more nail art. This is a piece of applique that came from another piece of applique, and I added the nail art in between the little holes. On top, I tell you, there's a lot that's going on in this one. On top of here, I needed to bring the gold. Okay, where is it? And this is all I have. But this is the piece here. Okay, that's on top of here. Okay, and then more of another piece of applique. There's another piece of applique here, and another piece of, so there's 3 pieces of applique here. No, one. There's one. No, this is one, because this is a collar. Okay, which I no longer carry. It was the only one I had, so I used it. This is a collar. Here, this is a piece of applique, a piece of applique, and a piece of applique. I think this is a whole applique. I don't have any more of it, so I can't show you what it looked like. Okay, and in between, here's another. I'm going to bring it up to show these little, because the jewelry, I wanted to put some gold in here. So again, this is nail art, the butterflies nail art. I put these little flowers. You guys seen these little flowers before. I sold them before. And then some rhinestones. Okay, some rhinestones there, rhinestones there. Again, more nail art, and a piece of jewelry piece from my stash, from my junk jewelry. Let me see what else. And that's basically it, really. There's more of the gold. I wanted to bring it here, you know, on the opposite sides. Here's the top part, so let me go slow. And some flowers from my stash. Okay, these little black ones that you see here, that's from here. Again, just bits and pieces. Okay, so I took the pink out and I used the black part, and I just put it here, and the flowers are from here. You guys, you've been with me for a while. You guys have these. Not every single one of you, but you guys, if you bought from me, you have these. Well, some of you might have. Okay, and see, and I took the inside out, and I just used the outside. I used one here, and I used one here. Okay, and that's basically, it's a lot for this one thing. A lot of different little elements on here, but it's also one of my favorites now too. Okay, and that's basically it. And like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I don't know if I'm going to just make a folio and just add all the images and maybe sell the whole thing. I don't know. Or